Welcome to our channel, Quran Story Times.
There lived a man in the country of Syria. He was called Ayub or Job. He loved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deeply. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed upon him great wisdom, and he was also made quite wealthy. He was a prophet as well. The Prophet Ayub excelled in numerous fields. He owned a large herd of sheep, and his home was magnificent. The home was full of servants, and his children were excellent. The Prophet Ayub was aware that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was the source of all of these things. He knew that Allah had given him money, sheep, and fields. Showing appreciation to Allah for the gifts, he prayed. The villagers said, Ayub finds it simple to love Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He finds it easy to pray every day. He has lots of time and riches. We have little money. There aren't any lovely homes or fields here. Ayub would never love Allah as much if he were poor like us. He wouldn't be able to pray. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put the Prophet Ayub to the test in order to disprove those who had false beliefs. He wanted to show them the Prophet Ayub's unwavering love for him. So he tested the Prophet Ayub. The sheep of the Prophet Ayub went missing one day. All of the water in the gardens and fields dried up the next day. Ayub fell into poverty. His relatives passed away. Soon, it was just the Prophet Ayub by himself. And after that, he fell ill. But the Prophet Ayub did not voice any complaints. He continued to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help him. He knew. He gave Allah credit, saying, "Stress has taken over me. However, out of all of those who are merciful, you are the most merciful." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala found Prophet Ayub's patience beautiful. Ayub heard him say, "Strike your feet on the ground," and then burst a spring. The Prophet Ayub was told by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to take a bath in the spring water to regain his health. So the Prophet Ayub recovered his health. Again, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bestowed upon him a large home. He gave him sheep and meadows, a large family, and increased his wealth even further. Due to the Prophet Ayub's exceptional patience in the face of the hardest tragedies, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not only showered upon him a great reward in the hereafter, but also doubled his previous wealth in this dunya. His new family consisted of 3 daughters and 7 sons. He saw 4 generations and lived to be a ripe 93 years old. It was stated of him that locusts of gold rained upon him due to his immense wealth. If you liked this video, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe down below. And don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss an upload.